at the moment, and I usually held it like this, that I don't talk too much about the players who are not in the squad, more about those who are in the squad. And for me, I can say I don't like to I talk to players directly. I don't like to give information out. So he's not part of the squad at the moment. Andre is, I mean, as everyone knows, he's a legend. He's a living legend of Ghana. What he has reached, it's unbelievable what he did for the country. It was a difficult decision, to be honest, because I like him. I like him as a person, also as a player. But this is the decision we took, and I like I said, it's not like we totally agreed, but I give him the explanation, and so I don't want to take it to another extent and say some things that people will write about and this and that. I know it's difficult maybe for you as a press to understand this, but I don't want to make it bigger than it is. Like I said, I have big respect for him. He's a living legend. He holds the record in games playing for the national team. He has, achieved things that just a few players from Ghana has achieved, and it's very difficult to leave him out at the moment. But at the end, me as a coach, I have to take decisions. The best decision, what I think for the team, and this was one part of the decisions. And the type of coach I don't know.
Your squad, he's not in the squad. And getting to the latter part of the season, he had a very good season. Please, we don't give respect. Can you give me the technical know-how why he wasn't included in the list? Or is it because the pressure from Ghanaians that he has paid his dues, so probably he should end? And secondly, my other question is that I want to know the kind of coach that you are you a Pep Guardiola type of coach? And after you've given me, or you've chosen your role model as a coach, you give me reasons why you chose that coach. And you give me the tactical know-how that
to be honest, very good question. I don't know if the friends long or we have enough time to answer all these questions. I'll try as best as possible. So the first thing, you asked about Andre. So I had a long talk with Andre, personal. I visited him and gave him the reasons why he's not in the squad at the moment. And I usually held it like this, that I don't talk too much about the players who are not in the squad, more about those who are in the squad. And for me, I can say I don't like I talk to players directly, and I don't like to give information out about what we spoke about. So he's not part of the squad at the moment. Andre is, as everyone knows, a legend. He's a living legend of Ghana. What he has reached, it's unbelievable what he did for the country. It was a difficult decision, to be honest, because I like him. I like him as a person, also as a player. But this is the decision we took, and I like I said, it's not like we totally agreed, but I give him the explanation, and so I don't want to take it to another extent and say some things that people will write about and this and that. I know it's difficult maybe for you as a press to understand this, but I don't want to make it bigger than it is. Like I said, I have big respect for him. He's a living legend. He holds the record in games playing for the national team. He has, achieved things that just a few players from Ghana has achieved, and it's very difficult to leave him out at the moment. but at the end, me as a coach, I have to take decisions. The best decision was what I think for the team, and this was one part of the decisions. And yeah, the type of coach, I don't know. For me, I always try to learn. I'm a coach who wants to learn, wants to listen, wants to take advice, even from lower ranked coaches. I'm always open for discussions with other coaches. So I'm a learning coach, and I learn a lot from Guardiola, I learn a lot from Mourinho, I learn a lot from other coaches. I learned also things maybe you shouldn't do as a coach. So I'll take everything which I can get inside my head about coaching and try to take out of the best out of all. And this is me. And at the end, I think a mixture of everything. I can play defensively, I can play offensively, I can play the mix. I can make changes, sensible changes. I think whenever it takes, I can. Yeah, I think I'm good in reading the game, how the game goes. I'm good in predicting things to happen, and yeah, this is me. It's yeah.
Good morning, Coach. My name is Samir Boa from Mission 1 FM. When you look at the squad, and it seems it's mostly, it seems most of these boys are new guys in the system. So I don't know whether when the Black Stars is in a state of rebuilding or something else. And then again, Jonathan Shaw, who was part of the AFCON squad, is having a fine season where he's played so far. I didn't get one.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I talked to, I think, I don't know, 30 players. Some I even visited them, some I tried to visit but I couldn't, because my time was very, very short, but I talked to all of them, those who were not invited, who were part of the AFCON last season, and explained a lot of things to them. For me, it's easier because I have the brighter picture. I see all the players, I compare them, and then I decide also which player fits into my playing style and my idea for the game. And so for the player as such, it's difficult because he just sees himself. And I think it's difficult to explain because I have to compare Jonathan, for example, with other strikers and to see what I need for our 2 games. And at the end, I took this decision. So it would be good, I think,